The 72T rule is a game changer for those of you looking to withdraw funds from your IRA before reaching the age of 59 and a half without triggering the typical 10% penalty. If you're a retiree or close to it and you're searching for ways to access your IRA funds without losing a chunk to penalties, then this video is exactly what you need to watch. By the end, you'll know how the 72T rule works and how to apply it to your situation to keep your retirement savings intact. But before we dive deep, if you're serious about protecting your wealth, especially as an American retiree, check out the first link in the description. Thousands of Americans are already using gold IRAs to safeguard their wealth against inflation and market risks, something you definitely want to know about if you've got $100K, $500K, or even $5 million in your savings. So let's get into it. The 72T rule lets you take penalty-free withdrawals from your IRA before 59 and a half. You may be wondering, why would I even want to do that? Maybe you're facing an emergency, or you want to access your retirement savings earlier to live a bit more comfortably. Whatever the case, the 72T rule makes it possible without the usual 10% early withdrawal penalty. Here's the thing. The rule is not as simple as just taking the money out. You have to commit to a specific withdrawal plan, and this plan must follow IRS guidelines. There are three primary ways to structure your withdrawals under the 72T rule: the fixed amount method, the fixed percentage method, and the required minimum distribution, RMD method. The fixed amount method is probably the most straightforward. You choose a fixed amount of money to withdraw annually, and you stick to it until you're 59 and a half. The catch? The IRS requires the withdrawal amount to be calculated based on your life expectancy, and they don't make it easy. If you choose this method, you'll have to figure out how much you can safely withdraw, and if you go too high, you might risk running out of money sooner than expected. Then there's the fixed percentage method, where you withdraw a fixed percentage of your account balance each year. It's a bit more flexible, but still needs to follow the life expectancy guidelines. You'll be withdrawing a fixed percentage, which means the amount you take each year will change as your IRA balance fluctuates. It's great if you want your withdrawals to adjust as your balance grows or shrinks over time. Lastly, the RMD method is what most retirees are familiar with. It's the same method used to calculate required minimum distributions from retirement accounts once you hit 72. The RMD is based on your life expectancy, and while it's a bit more complex than just taking a flat amount, it works if you're looking for a stable, predictable amount each year. Keep in mind, though, that if you deviate from your plan, you'll lose the penalty-free status, so make sure you stick with your chosen method. Now, here's the kicker. The IRS is strict about how you follow through. Once you start taking withdrawals under the 72T rule, you're locked in for at least 5 years or until you reach 59 and a half, whichever comes later. If you change your withdrawal method or stop withdrawals too early, you'll be hit with that 10% penalty retroactively. That's why it's so crucial to get it right from the start. So, should you even consider this route? If you're thinking about early withdrawals but don't want to risk penalties, the 72T rule is a great option, but it's not without its caveats. Compared to other options like just withdrawing early and paying the penalty or taking out a loan, the 72T rule provides a more calculated and controlled way to access your money. But remember, the best option might still be to diversify your wealth with a gold IRA. Gold IRAs offer protection against inflation and can preserve your wealth in ways that traditional IRAs simply can't. If you're ready to protect your wealth with something that can help you hold onto your retirement savings, click the first link in the description. This guide will show you why so many retirees are choosing gold IRAs, especially if you have $100K, $500K, or even $5 million in your IRA or savings. So, in conclusion, if you want to withdraw from your IRA before the usual retirement age, the 72T rule is your path to avoid penalties. But you need to understand how to structure those withdrawals carefully. If you're serious about securing your retirement future, especially in a time of market uncertainty, a gold IRA might be the best decision for you. Click the link in the description to learn more. Don't wait until it's too late to protect what you've worked for.